Every good elk cartridge has three primary characteristics: authority, reach, and good bullets. Let's break them down. Because elk are 3 or 4 times bigger than even a big-bodied deer, the best elk cartridges are authoritative, mighty authoritative. What does this mean? In essence, good elk cartridges drive tough, heavy bullets of healthy diameter, and drive them fast. Big cartridges provide forgiving margins of error. That's why I like 7mm and .30 caliber magnums with tough, heavy bullets, and why I consider an elk hunter toting a .338 magnum a wise man. Distance capability, reach, is all about the sister virtues of speed and aerodynamics. A cartridge that starts a slippery bullet with plenty of speed provides flat trajectories and maximum wind bucking ability. Just as importantly, it delivers plenty of punch on far distant impacts. And yes, shots on elk can be far. Don't cripple yourself with a moderate velocity cartridge that doesn't handle heavy, high ballistic coefficient projectiles well. Want the ideal elk cartridge? Look to something that fires a 7mm or bigger heavy for caliber projectile at around 3000 fps. Best bullets are the 7mm 155 to 175 grainers, and the .30 caliber 180 to 200 grainers. Thanks to current long-range shooting trends, hunters have more and better options than ever. Lastly, when you have to drive your bullet into the shoulder of a massive quartering to bull, and it will happen someday if you hunt elk passionately, you'll thank me for this advice. Pick a heavy for caliber, controlled expansion bullet for elk. It will break heavy bone, penetrate deep and straight, and kill quickly and cleanly. 6.5 Creedmoor. The Creed is no dragon slayer. You'll have to place your shots carefully and select a deep penetrating bullet. So why is it included? It's phenomenally accurate, pushes aerodynamic projectiles with high sectional densities at reasonable velocities that don't tear bullets to shreds on impact, recoils little, and has proven more capable than it has any right to be. It's the finest all-around cartridge available for youth, women, and new shooters. But don't try to punch a raking shot through a bull's hip. It doesn't have the juice for that. .270 Winchester. With the right bullet, a .270 will put down any bull walking the earth today. Ammunition can be found at every small-town hardware store across America. Before the 6.5 Creedmoor was born, this was my favorite cartridge for any recoil-sensitive shooters. I grew up hunting with one stoked with 150 grain partition handloads, and I never had a problem cleanly killing a bull. .280 Ackley improved. Loved by eccentric handloaders, this sleek hot rod generates 7mm magnum-like velocities out of an improved cartridge case. Compared to its .280 Remington parent case, sharper angled shoulders and less taper provide more propellant capacity, resulting in turbo performance. Plus, widely available standard .280 ammunition can safely be fired in the improved chamber, so you won't be left out of the hunt should the airline loose the luggage with your ammo in it. I've made my longest 2 kills on elk with the .280i, both one shot and done. It's not my all-time favorite elk cartridge, but it's a really, really close second. 7mm Remington Magnum. It's so common that it may seem a bit boring, but this is probably the most versatile elk cartridge available, so long as you choose the right bullet. Early on, the 7mm Rem. Mag. developed a reputation as a wounder because ammo companies and handloaders were stoking it with light, thin jacketed projectiles meant for 7x57 Mauser speeds. At magnum velocities, the soft bullets tended to fragment and fail to penetrate adequately. On the other hand, with a tough, heavy for caliber bullet, the 7 mag provides outstanding downrange ballistics and plenty of authority at recoil levels that most serious hunters can handle. 28 Nosler. Although it's new on the block, this cartridge is the best engineered hunting 7mm available. It offers shocking good performance in a beltless, standard length case and is becoming the go-to, extreme range hunting cartridge. Paired with an adequately tough, heavy bullet, it will cleanly take heavy-bodied bulls from any ethical angle, and do so from a long distance. Recoil is brisk, and barrel life will likely be short. .3006 Springfield. The .06 has probably killed more elk than all the other cartridges listed here combined. Not that it's a better choice. It's just extremely common, and yes, it's pretty darned good at making meat. It's superb on elk to 350 yards or a bit more in the hands of a very good rifleman. Beyond that distance, it doesn't carry the steam of the faster cartridges listed here. When picking an elk bullet, shy away from light, fast projectiles and pick a heavy version. Just about any 180 grainer will do, since the .3006 doesn't produce bullet-destroying velocities. .300 WSM. While I'm generally not a fan of short magnum cartridges, this one has proven itself a very capable elk cartridge and deserves a place on the list. Factory ammo performs neck and neck with the legendary .300 Win Mag, and does so out of shorter barrels. However, it doesn't handle projectiles heavier than 180 grains as well as other magnums. If you want fast .30 caliber authority coupled with compact rifle ergonomics, this is your poison. Pair it with an accurate 180 grain bullet and hunt confidently, knowing that your rifle is adequate for any reasonable scenario. .300 Winchester Magnum. In purely practical terms, no elk cartridge equals the beautifully balanced .300 Win Mag. It offers bull-thumping authority at a recoil level just at the cusp of what most serious shooters can handle. It's extremely versatile with a broad selection of bullet weights, and with the right bullet is a great long-range performer. Hand loaders easily equal or outdo factory load performance, something that can't be said of the other fast 30s listed here. I've taken as many bull elk with the .300 Win Mag as with all other cartridges, and in every case it's been outstanding. It was my choice when I drew a limited entry Utah tag and dropped a 402 B&C gross, official, non-typical with 180 grain federal TBT. .300 Weatherby Magnum. No other elk cartridge offers the combination of style and performance like the .300 Weatherby does. Pushing heavy bullets at well over 3,000 FPS, it hits elk like a freight train. Before modern rangefinders, it was the cartridge of choice for world-traveling hunters who liked its flat trajectory and emphatic impact. Paired with a sleek, wind-bucking bullet, it's still an outstanding choice for big bulls at distant ranges. 30 Nosler. In pure engineering terms, the 30 Nosler is the best of the entire flock of 30 caliber magnums. Featuring a belt-free, standard length case with a shoulder sharp enough to provide ultimate capacity and internal efficiency, yet not too steep for slick feeding, it outperforms even the .300 Weatherby Magnum, and fits in standard size bolt actions. It almost equals the .300 Ultra Mag, and does it with a whole lot less gunpowder. Recoil in a standard weight rifle without a muzzle brake is tooth-rattling, but down-range performance is oh so impressive. If you're one of those all-American .30 caliber guys, get a 30 Nosler precision rifle with a good brake, pair it with a tough, accurate bullet and never look back. .338 RCM. This unsung cartridge is awesome for a light, short-barreled, all-around elk rifle. Built into a titanium short action with a 20-inch proof research carbon fiber barrel and a Macmillan edge stock, it will weigh under 6. For excessively rugged, steep canyon elk country such as Idaho's River of No Return wilderness, such a rifle could mean the difference between steaks and tag soup. With the right bullet, the .338 RCM is good all the way from 500 yards down to thick timber distances. .338 Winchester Magnum. The .338 Win Mag has been called the ultimate elk cartridge. If you can hack the recoil, it offers truly impressive energy. If you hunt elk in grizzly-infested country, a rifle chambered in .338 is comforting. Offering the perfect balance of tremendous energy, large frontal diameter, ballistic efficiency, and long barrel life, the .338 has garnered disciples among rifle savants such as F&S own David E. Petzel. Shot opportunities come dear when hunting big bulls on public land, and nothing is better for tricky shot angles than a hard-hitting, deep driving .338 bullet. Plus, ammo is available in just about every sporting goods shop across the West. 6.5 PRC, precision rifle cartridge. I'll stick my neck out and say it. This is the best 6.5 mm cartridge ever devised for hunting. It generates velocities identical to the venerable .264 Win Mag. And does it in a short-action platform. It's faster than the 6.5 to 284, and more efficient than the 26 Nosler. Recoil is light, and reach is outstanding. It's inherently accurate, making long-range shots easier. For elk, pick a really tough bullet and if possible, pick broadside shots. For all its virtues, like the 6.5 Creedmoor, the 6.5 PRC just doesn't have the bullet diameter and weight to handle steeply angled shot presentations. .300 Rum. Remington Ultra Mag. Dozens of indignant elk hunters sent up a wail when the first Elk Cartridges article went live on FNS, because I hadn't included their .300 Rum favorite. I left it out because with its gargantuan powder capacity it's almost too much of a good thing. But, credit where credit is due, it's a great elk cartridge. The .300 Rum takes Magnum .30 caliber performance to the limits of practical. It wallops big bulls with authority, and wallops hunters hard, too. It requires a true Magnum length action, and is hard on barrels. Final analysis. It's not for everyone, but when you want to drive tough, heavy .30 caliber bullets fast, it's awesome.